I'm Stephen Jack. I work for West Lothian Drug and Alcohol Service. I'm one of the senior workers and the lead for Family Matters. By the time a family member tends to get to us, they are experiencing isolation, distress, anxiety, stigma, shame. They're just at a loss at how to support their family member through drug and alcohol use and addiction. I think there's a lot of information out there. I think good and bad. The internet is certainly a place that most people will go, but the kind of level of information and is it kind of peer reviewed is sceptical, and they tend not to get the accurate information. So I would say there's lots, but maybe not the right kind. I would say probably not. I would say that early intervention, education, harm reduction, support, advice starts well before the young person or adult has started using alcohol or drugs. So I would say it's kind of limited and not widely available. Most report that they don't and feel that it's quite a negative experience for them. Health service GPs are not really that well informed around addiction or drug and alcohol use. So they'll kind of be bounced to another service. So it just makes them feel more stigmatised. It kind of reinforces isolation and loss. So they tend not to have a great experience with health services. Scottish Families Affected by Drugs, the national organisation, there's things like Ask Frank, there's mutual aid support, Samaritans. Specific to drugs, alcohol, not many. I think the biggest one is time and resources. So, for example, I covered the whole of West Lothian around families affected by substances and alcohol. And other services will provide support and advice, but it's not really specific to having a family member who's experiencing addiction. So it's a big area and it does take up a lot of time, but time and resources. I think the model of silo care where all the services are under one roof. So you would have health, including mental health, psychology, youth work, social work, benefits, everything there, organisations like WLDAS, to provide the specific support that a family or a young person's needing, or all the services that could kind of help them, rather than being bounced from one organisation to another. So I think that a project like this is really positive. The more information that people have access to, the better. I think if anybody's experiencing drug and alcohol addiction within their family, the best place to call is ourselves. We'll give you the good advice. We'll point you in the right direction if it's not something we can support you with. But 9 times out of 10, we are the service that you're probably going to end up with if it's family addiction issues. We also work with under 16s, so they can contact us directly as well. And I suppose it's just letting people know that we're here and there's lots of people who are experiencing something similar. It might not be exactly the same as what your family's experiencing, but it's something similar. You're not alone. Services are available to support you and your family.